In this video, I'm telling you how to maximize the content you're creating for your business and not allow any of it to go to waste. People consume content in different ways and different formats, which could be video or an article or both. But if you create one piece of content, you could repurpose it among many different online platforms. And because we know your potential client need to see your marketing message multiple times before they buy from you, why not show them your content in as many different ways as possible? Remember, you can always freshen it up or make it much more consumable. Hi, my name is Tracy and welcome back to my channel where I break down digital marketing for the small business owner or entrepreneur. My mission is to simplify the steps to growing your business online, allowing you to create more time to lead a balanced business life. If this is the type of content you want to watch, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos. So let's get started. We know one of the biggest issues for content creation is getting the ideas and then the time to create content and then showing up consistently. So how do you do that if you're a small business owner or solopreneur struggling already just to look after your business and aren't in the position to hire another team member to create your content? Well, the following process creates one piece of content which you can send out to multiple platforms, which then exposes your brand to a lot more potential customers based on their platform of choice. And you still stay connected to your existing customers by providing valuable content. But before you get started, I want you to remember there should be strategy behind your content, and we need to take the time to plan out your content and what it's going to be about. Also, I'm showing you the end product where you have everything in place. What could work really well is to go through this video and see what you can accomplish consistently and then add to it as you get the hang of it. Don't spread yourself too thin. You can start out today with one piece of really good content that you're consistent with and layer the other platforms on top of this one piece of content as you build your consistency. Sometimes if you try to do it all at once and it doesn't really work out, then you're probably just kind of going to stop creating the content to begin with. So I want you to keep that in mind. However, if you're one of those people that really want to get everything done and just figure it out, then, you know, power to you. You can follow this video and you can accomplish that as well, which is actually our end goal. Also, I do have a little bonus at the end that you should stay for, so hopefully you do. Now, how I do it is by creating a variety of pillar content as well as secondary supporting content along with some trending items. Great. So what does that mean? Well, my pillar content is your core content, the content that really showcases your expertise and authority and eventually creates trust. This is the stuff you can talk about all day long. Now, a bonus to pillar content is if you can actually make it the content evergreen. And there is actually two types of evergreen content. Number one is true evergreen and really never changes regardless of time or trends. And the second one kind of loses its importance if you don't bother to update it based on new ways of doing things or the technology. But if you can get your primary content to be close to evergreen, it really helps with your content planning and strategy. Now, secondary content just supports my pillar content. For instance, if I talk about video marketing for your business, like I did in this video here, and make it my pillar content, I could use this video you're watching right now where I'm showing you how to repurpose content as a supporting piece of content for that other video. Now, other content to create is trending items. And for my business, that could be when a new feature comes out on a social platform. At the beginning, it would be something people were really wanting to know about or were searching. And after a while, it becomes more familiar. It's not really going to be searched for or provide as much value as when it originally came out. Now, I would create a particular set of content, and then I could choose to use that content through either a weekly or monthly theme or a strategy based on content buckets, which really is just various topics of your business that all kind of connect in some way. So my pillar, secondary, and trending content would be themed out by various topics within my business. But that content would have been researched and validated, so you're not just creating content for the sake of creating content, and that won't make a difference in your business. Now, if this is something you want to know more about, let me know and I'll create a video on a content strategy. Just comment below that you'd want that video. Regardless, you should have a plan in place. And remember, I'm a strong believer in creating processes and systems for digital marketing, and your content strategy should have a system mapped out. And you can check out my video here where I go about the 3 main items I believe you need in your digital marketing. So before we repurpose our content, we've already mapped out our content strategy and researched that it's actually content our potential customers want to see. Now, if that sounds overwhelming, it's not. Again, when you have a system in place where you've planned for this, it really creates a difference in your business. So let's start with our main piece of content, which would be a video, and this would be based on your content strategy, which at this point might simply be answering any questions your clients continually ask you, and you just start answering them. Again, it's more the quality of the content and that you've validated people want to hear this. We start with a video because unfortunately you will have a lot harder time growing your audiences and reaching your potential customers without it. Can you grow your business without video? Yes, definitely. But like I said, it will be harder. Effective digital marketing can be hard enough, so why make it harder? If the people want video, give them video. And actually, it's the platforms who want video since it keeps the user on the platform longer and more engaged. And if you're starting out with only one piece of content, make it video because it allows your potential customers to connect to you way faster. Now we're going to extract, slice up, convert, transcribe into many other forms of content for the platforms our customers are visiting. As I mentioned, video will be our main piece of content, and we'll use that for YouTube. And once we have that video, we are now going to extract the audio. So our first piece we use for YouTube, and now we deal with the audio portion of our video, and we turn your video into audio just by extracting the audio from the video file. And once you do that, you can now add it to a podcast hosting site, which will distribute it across a bunch of podcast platforms like Apple, Google, Spotify, all of those guys. We also can upload it to our Facebook page under the podcast tab and promote your podcast to your Facebook audience. We can take that same audio and use it in our LinkedIn newsletter on LinkedIn. And we can take snippets of the audio and use them as sound bites on Facebook or audio tweets on Twitter. We can also use this audio on Instagram with an image or animation. Now, I hope you've seen the theme here where we're taking one piece of content and redistributing it in the format of the platform. And once we're finished with audio, now we're going to look at what more we can do with the video. How about slicing up our video into video snippets or teasers? Bite-sized videos that each have a valuable piece of information that we can share on different social platforms. You take key points out of your video and create Instagram stories, Reels, use the video snippets on Twitter, Pinterest stories, Facebook stories, and LinkedIn posts. You can use it on TikTok, but I have more information at the end of this video about TikTok. These videos can also be created into a series or guides, each step being a video or each key point being a video and part of a series. And remember, once you have their attention, you want to make sure you're using a call to action and send them back to either the main video or your freebie or schedule a call page. Don't forget that part. Now, this is a little extra work, but you could go live on your social platforms talking about the key points in your main video and then direct them to your full video or whatever your call to action is. And a neat tip about that is you can actually go live on multiple platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all at the same time using automation, and then even download those lives and repurpose those on your social platforms, but that is for another video. And then you're going to extract 2 to 3 minute videos for Instagram TV and our Facebook groups or our Facebook page. You might want to do it for TikTok since the update allows users to post videos up to 10 minutes long now, but I haven't tested that. We're not finished yet. Let's extract the text. We're not going to forget your website. Instead, we're going to transcribe the video into text and create a blog post on your website. You'll need to edit it a bit by adding some headings and images along with a little SEO optimization. And then you'll embed your video into your blog post along with the written text. We are now going to create our carousel post for Instagram, which we will use on LinkedIn and Twitter. We can break down the information in our video into bite-sized tips and key points, and these are like slides that users can scroll through, and if they like the information, will save, which just helps tell these platforms your content is valuable and keeps your user engaged. Add some images and a caption straight from your video content. And of course, you can tweak the copy to make it more linkish or Twitterish, but you get the idea. Also, we can do any type of static post with the transcribed text from the video. Facebook posts, Instagram, you can pull out quotes from the text and use them on Instagram or tweet them out on Twitter. And remember I got you to add that audio to your LinkedIn newsletter? Well, now you can add the transcribed video to the same article and give the users the option of reading it or listening to your content. You now have your weekly newsletter that you send out to your email list with this content. Pull out the key points and again send them either to your blog post or YouTube video to hear the full video. Remember, everyone is not following you on the same platform, so why not be out there as much as possible using the content you've already created? Now here's the bonus tip. If you want to make sure you have content for all platforms, add it to the schedule when you're filming. What I mean is if you want to create a TikTok video by editing content from your existing video, it probably won't translate well. A YouTube video is not going to convert well into a TikTok, or it won't be a very good TikTok. But if you plan it beforehand, you can take the same content you're talking about in your main video and refilm it for TikTok at the same time. Perhaps you film a TikTok for each point of your main video. You're using the exact same information, however, you're providing it in a consumable way for the user on that platform. And if you watch the video I did about the 3 things every business should be doing, you know I'm all about automation, systems, and templates. And you see if you had a system in place for your content, templates for all the platforms, and automation for your distribution, you wouldn't be so bogged down creating content and getting it out there for your potential customer to see. So you see, you can do it. And that's how you take one piece of content and put it over multiple platforms. But just think if you did that every week, you did one main piece of content and extracted everything else from it and put it on the platforms in the format that the users consume. You've just created a vault of content. And if you put the system in place, already have the templates, you're golden. And that's it. That's the video. We're done. I highly suggest watching this video next for all the ways to use video marketing. And if you need more information, check out my Setup to Scale program. The link is in the video description box below. And thanks for watching. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends or someone that you feel might need it. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button to get notified when I upload a new video.